Have you ever felt like life is throwing one challenge after another, testing your patience, strength, and resilience? In a world filled with chaos, distractions, and adversity, it's easy to feel mentally overwhelmed. But what if you could develop a mindset so strong that nothing could shake you? A mindset that allows you to remain calm, focused, and unbreakable, no matter the circumstances. The answer lies in the ancient philosophy of Stoicism. In this video, we'll explore 8 brutal Stoic laws that will transform your mind and make you mentally unbreakable. Stoicism, founded by philosophers like Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, and Seneca, teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. The Stoics believed that true strength comes not from external circumstances, but from our internal responses to them. By following their teachings, you can build an unshakable mind that remains steady in the face of challenges, setbacks, and hardships. The first Stoic law you need to adopt is the law of control. According to Stoicism, we must focus only on what we can control. There are many things in life that are beyond our control: the opinions of others, the weather, the actions of other people. But our thoughts, reactions, and actions are always within our control. The Stoics teach us that mental strength comes from mastering our own responses to the world around us. If you want to become mentally unbreakable, stop wasting energy on things you can't change and direct your focus inward. The second law is the law of perception. The Stoics believed that our perception of events, not the events themselves, determine how we feel and react. For example, if you lose your job, it's not the loss itself that causes stress, but your perception of it. You can choose to see it as a devastating setback or an opportunity to pivot and find something better. By controlling your perception of life's challenges, you can train yourself to remain calm and level-headed in the face of adversity. Next, we have the law of virtue. Stoicism teaches that true happiness comes not from external wealth, power, or success, but from cultivating virtue. Virtue includes qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By focusing on developing these virtues, you align yourself with your highest potential and become mentally unbreakable. A Stoic mind is grounded in these principles, ensuring that no matter what happens in the external world, you can maintain inner peace and strength. Another crucial Stoic law is the law of acceptance. Life is filled with hardships, pain, and discomfort. The Stoics believe that we should not resist these inevitable challenges, but instead accept them with grace. When we resist pain, loss, or failure, we only create more suffering for ourselves. But when we accept them as a natural part of life, we can move through them with greater ease. Accepting life's difficulties doesn't mean giving up or becoming passive. It means embracing them as opportunities to grow stronger. The fifth Stoic law is the law of impermanence. The Stoics understood that everything in life is temporary. The good times, the bad times, the successes, and the failures. All of it will eventually pass. By remembering the impermanent nature of life, you can avoid becoming too attached to any particular outcome. Whether you're experiencing a moment of triumph or a moment of failure, the law of impermanence reminds you that things are always changing. This understanding allows you to remain steady and resilient through life's ups and downs. The sixth law is the law of self-discipline. Stoicism teaches us that mental strength comes from mastering our own desires and impulses. Self-discipline is the ability to delay gratification, control your actions, and remain focused on your long-term goals. The Stoics believed that by practicing self-discipline, you gain the power to control your own mind and emotions, which is essential for becoming mentally unbreakable. Whether it's resisting the temptation to procrastinate or sticking to your daily routines, self-discipline is the key to building mental toughness. Next, we have the law of gratitude. The Stoics believed that focusing on what we have, rather than what we lack, is the key to contentment. Gratitude allows us to shift our focus from the negative aspects of life to the positive ones. Even in the most difficult times, the Stoics encourage us to find something to be grateful for: our health, our relationships, the opportunities we have. Practicing gratitude daily rewires our brains to focus on the good, which strengthens our mental resilience and emotional well-being. The final law we'll discuss is the law of purpose. The Stoics believed that living a life of purpose is essential for mental clarity and strength. When you have a clear sense of direction and purpose in your life, you can withstand any challenge. A person with purpose is not easily swayed by external circumstances, because they have a vision for their future and a deep sense of meaning behind their actions. To apply this law, take time to define your values and goals, and use them as a compass to guide your decisions and actions. By embracing these 8 brutal Stoic laws, you can begin to shift your mindset and become mentally unbreakable. Stoicism isn't about avoiding hardship or suppressing emotions. It's about responding to challenges with wisdom, resilience, and strength. These laws provide the foundation for cultivating a mind that remains steady no matter what life throws your way. The beauty of Stoicism is that it offers a practical philosophy that anyone can apply to their life. You don't need to be a philosopher or an expert to practice these laws. You just need to be willing to put them into action. Start small. Begin by incorporating one Stoic law into your daily routine, and gradually add others as you become more comfortable. Over time, you'll notice a profound shift in your mindset. You'll become less reactive, more focused, and, ultimately, more mentally unbreakable. Now that we've covered the foundational Stoic laws for mental clarity and strength, it's time to dive deeper into how you can apply these principles daily to reshape your mind and become truly unbreakable. By embracing the Stoic mindset, you begin to understand that life is not about avoiding adversity, but about equipping yourself with the mental tools to navigate through it with poise and clarity. One of the most important aspects of Stoicism is consistency. The Stoics didn't view their principles as mere philosophical ideas to be pondered. They saw them as practices to be lived every day. It's not enough to simply understand these laws. You need to embody them consistently. This is where most people fail. They start with enthusiasm but lack the discipline to stick with these practices long term. But if you want to build a mind that can't be broken, it's essential to remain consistent in applying these laws to your daily life. The first step is to integrate the law of control into your routine. In every situation you face, ask yourself, what can I control here? Whether it's a stressful work deadline, an argument with a loved one, or a health setback, focusing on your sphere of control shifts your mindset from helplessness to empowerment. By doing so, you free yourself from anxiety over things you can't change and allow yourself to focus your energy on actions that lead to positive outcomes. This mindset shift is transformative. It helps you reclaim your power and cultivate mental clarity. Moving forward, practice the law of perception by regularly checking your mindset. Throughout the day, observe your thoughts. Are they negative? Are they influenced by external events that you can't control? When life challenges arise, take a moment to question your perception of the situation. By actively choosing to perceive hardships as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles, you can diminish their power over you. This change in perspective builds emotional resilience, helping you approach challenges with clarity and calm instead of stress and fear. Next, the law of virtue demands continuous self-improvement. Cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, and justice requires constant attention and reflection. One practical way to practice virtue is by keeping a journal. At the end of each day, write about your actions and how they aligned with your values. Ask yourself if you responded with wisdom in difficult situations, if you acted with courage in the face of fear, and if you made decisions that were fair to others. Over time, this reflective practice will help you internalize these virtues, making them second nature and giving you the strength to face life's difficulties with moral clarity. Incorporating the law of acceptance into your life can also be a game changer. Start by practicing acceptance in small situations. If your coffee spills, instead of getting angry, accept it as a minor inconvenience. If a work project gets delayed, instead of stressing, accept that it's outside of your control. The more you practice acceptance, the more you'll find that you're able to remain unshaken by setbacks. Life will never be perfect, and trying to fight every challenge only drains your energy. Acceptance frees you from the weight of resistance and allows you to flow with life rather than struggle against it. As you build this foundation, remember the law of impermanence. Every time you face a hardship, remind yourself that it won't last forever. If you're going through a tough time, it's crucial to remember that circumstances change. Even the most difficult situations eventually pass. When you embrace the impermanent nature of life, you stop attaching your identity to fleeting emotions or events. This perspective creates a sense of freedom because you no longer feel bound by temporary discomforts. Life is always evolving, and recognizing this empowers you to rise above adversity. The law of self-discipline also demands regular attention. Start by setting small, achievable goals for yourself each day. These could be as simple as sticking to a routine, avoiding procrastination, or resisting unhealthy temptations. Every time you follow through on a commitment, you build self-trust and inner strength. As you consistently practice self-discipline, you'll find that it becomes easier to resist distractions, stay focused, and push through obstacles. Self-discipline strengthens the mind, and over time, it becomes the foundation of your mental resilience. To support your progress, don't forget to integrate gratitude into your routine. Each morning or evening, take a moment to reflect on the things you're grateful for. By doing this, you shift your focus away from what's going wrong in your life and instead focus on the positives. Gratitude has been shown to improve mental health, increase happiness, and promote better sleep. It helps you maintain clarity of mind, particularly when dealing with challenging situations. When you begin your day with gratitude, you set the tone for a clear, focused, and resilient mindset. As you work to embody the Stoic laws, don't neglect the importance of purpose. Knowing your why provides the mental clarity needed to push through tough times. Write down your goals and aspirations, both short-term and long-term, and reflect on them regularly. When life gets challenging, reconnect with your sense of purpose. Why are you pursuing this goal? What's the bigger picture? Purpose gives you the clarity to stay focused and the energy to keep going, even when things get tough. It serves as a guide, helping you stay mentally strong and resilient. To stay grounded, practice the law of social connections. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who support your growth and share your values. You don't have to go through life's challenges alone. The Stoics valued companionship, believing that having trusted friends to share wisdom with is a key element of personal growth. Build a community of people who can help you stay on track, challenge your thinking, and offer support when needed. Also, develop the habit of taking frequent breaks throughout the day. The Stoics believed in moderation, and this applies to work and rest. Taking regular breaks to stretch, walk, or relax clears your mind and prevents burnout. Mental clarity is not just about focus, it's also about knowing when to step back, recharge, and allow your mind the space it needs to function optimally. A well-rested mind is a clear mind, and you'll find that taking time to reset leads to better focus and productivity. Lastly, make time for self-reflection. Every evening, take a moment to reflect on your actions, thoughts, and feelings from the day. Ask yourself, did I live in alignment with my Stoic values today? How did I respond to challenges? What could I have done differently? Self-reflection is a powerful tool for self-improvement, allowing you to track your progress and make necessary adjustments. It helps you stay committed to your mental clarity and growth, ensuring that you continue to evolve into a mentally unbreakable person.